Lead poisoning should not just be considered a poor person's disease or an inner city problem. It's much bigger than that.
Low-level exposures to things like lead are toxic.
There's no safe lead level in children.
Pretty much all the soils along highways in Detroit are contaminated with lead.
Our blood lead levels are still 10 to 100 times higher than our pre-industrial ancestors.
And that's because we have not taken the right action. We have not put the resources in place to take care of the problem once and for all.
When you hear public officials say water is not a problem in our city, we're not like Flint, you have every reason to be very skeptical of that sort of assertion.
If we want to protect kids, we can't rely on the existing EPA standards. They provide an illusion of safety.
Because policymakers don't necessarily place a priority on health.
Research conducted by University of Kansas research showed that Flint's lead contaminated water crisis caused fewer babies being born, with reduction in fertility rates and higher fetal death rates.
For small children, there's a lot of hand-to-mouth activity, and that's the pathway of exposure, and that's actually how we think the bulk of children are poisoned.
We're spending these dollars already. If we don't act, then we'll just keep absorbing the cost of lead-poisoned children for many, many years.
We've been working on this for 15 years, and we don't see a lot of changes, so we know that we're not getting it right.
We've been talking about lead paint since, 1895, over 100 years. It's time to fix the problem.
The best way to prevent the problem, find the sources, take them out.
The Wolf administration takes very seriously the issue of lead poisoning.
Continued action is needed to eliminate harmful exposure to lead in our environment.
We now have about 6,300 lead service lines that have been replaced and an additional 12,000 that will be replaced by the end of 2019.
In 2014, we're at 7.8 parts per billion. With our service lines all replaced, 1.1 part per billion. It's a heck of a reduction.
When the nation takes action, it works. We know how to fix this problem.
We have to continue to remember why it is that we do what it is that we do. While the quality of water is improving, it will take time and resources to repair the psychological damage done to the citizens of Flint.
We do want to work as partners with all of you. We're not going to get it perfect. We're not going to always get it right. But what I can tell you is that we are committed to the same thing that you are, and that's keeping our kids safe and healthy. And I don't want another generation of kids who have all this toxic stress. Thank you very much.